Hi and welcome back to the channel. I am currently in the middle of breaking down all the Disney dining locations at Disney World because of the return of the Disney dining plan. And today I said I was going to do the deluxe resorts, so let's get to it. Okay, as I said, dining plan is back if you're booking from the UK to stay at a Disney property. What that means, you get some sort of free food. If you're staying at a value hotel, you get a free quick service meal every day of your visit. If you go to a moderate resort, you get 2 quick service meals, a snack and a refillable mug for every day of your visit. And if you stay at a deluxe resort, which we're going to do a breakdown of today, you get 1 table service meal, 1 quick service meal, 1 snack and a refillable mug for every day of your visit. You can pay an uplift to upgrade your Disney dining plan if you're wanting to, but again, that's up to you and costs and stuff like that. So, deluxe resorts and villas, that's what today's video was going to be. I'm going to have to do this video in 2 parts, mostly because when I started to do my research, there was over 50 locations which is part of the Disney dining plan next year, and that is at deluxe resorts and villas. So what I've decided to do, part 1 today is going to be non-Magic Kingdom resorts. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you a map and it sort of gives you sort of an idea. You've got the Magic Kingdom at the top. All the other resorts that are not Magic Kingdom I'm going to do today, and next week, part 2, we'll do the Magic Kingdom Resort. So that is the plan. I'm going to do it also slightly differently today. I think I'm going to do it resort by resort. Last week I tried to do quick service meals and table service meals and I found it very difficult. So I'm going to just go by resort by resort by resort and do it that way to try and keep it flowing a bit better. So it is slightly different to what I've done previously. I'm learning with each new video, and hopefully you're still getting the information you need. Okay, we're going to start at Animal Kingdom Lodge and Villas. Okay, so this one is near the Animal Kingdom Park. You have got quite a few different choices, quite a few different types of restaurants here. So let's start off with Boma. This is a table service restaurant which offers buffet style food. It offers breakfast and dinner. So breakfast is sort of American with a bit of African thrown in, but you'd see the usual breakfast items: sausage, bacon, cereal, pastries, and omelettes and all the other things. There is one thing that did stand out to me: an avocado, papaya and grapefruit salad. So that does look good. So you do sort of expect a bit of African sort of thing to it, a twist to it. But there will be the breakfast that you want. It is going to be a buffet style, so go up, get what you want, sit down, and just keep eating till you're full. So a great choice, good table service meal at Animal Kingdom Lodge, one of the best hotels that I visited. I have eaten at Animal Kingdom Lodge. We'll come to that later in the video. But we're going to just talk about Animal Kingdom Lodge at Boma. And then we got the dinner. It has got the favourites. Again, it's a buffet style. You're going to have your mac and cheese, your chicken strips, whatever it might be. You've also got some African-inspired dishes, cauliflower salad, Duban chicken, African spice beef. There is such a wide range of choices. This is very highly rated by people who have been here. I hear that this is one of the better breakfasts because of its location, because of how close it is to Animal Kingdom, because of how filling it is. If it was me, and I'm going to do breakfast at Boma, I would go to the parks first thing in the morning, because let's face it, you're staying on a Disney resort. Use your extra magic hour, use your extra magic time, go on a few rides, and then just before breakfast was about to finish, sort of leave the park and go to Boma and do it that way. Sort of like try and do the first part of the park, try and hit out a few major attractions, and then go to Boma. I would do this with Animal Kingdom, mostly because of the location and how quick it would be, so you're not having to worry about time and running late for breakfast. But that would be my choice, and that's how I would approach Boma. Again, it's up to you. If you are staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, you can do Boma and then take a leisurely start to your day. Maybe you're having a resort day and you're sort of just chilling by the pool. You go do a bit of Disney Springs or something else in the evening, and you're just sort of taking your time. Again, great choice. So I think Boma is a really good choice. Table service, buffet. You're going to be full because it's a buffet style, and it's going to give you some different choices. Next up is Cape Town Lounge. Now, this is a lounge and a wine bar. This, you will need 2 table service meals because it is part of GECO. And we'll come to GECO in a minute. There isn't much information about what they offer, so I'm presuming it will be the appetizers that you would get from GECO. So, just be aware that if you are wanting to eat here and you are going to use your Disney dining plan, it will be 2 table service. I don't think that is worth it. Not to go to a lounge or a wine bar, not to sit at somewhere and use 2 table service. I think there's some better choices to use your 2 table service meals, like GECO. And GECO is what we're going to. GECO, the cooking place, to give it its full Disney name. 2 table service credits. It does have a dress code and it only offers dinner. This is an African-inspired meal. It's going to be sort of high-end sort of meal, so you can sort of imagine that the plates are going to look fantastic. You're going to get a good view because you're in Animal Kingdom Lodge. And it's going to be like you've got Moroccan spice lamb, peri-peri chicken, short rib, seafood. So it's going to be them sort of foods. It's going to be quality meal. And yes, if you do want to use 2 table service credits, this would be a good choice. I think that there is more that I would probably put it towards, maybe a character dining myself or a steakhouse because of my personal choice. If I wanted to have the African-inspired food, there are other choices at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but this is top end. GECO is one of the highest quality restaurants, again, very highly rated. So again, might be your choice. For me, it's not as high on my list as others, but I probably would go here. Maja Pool Bar is a quick service which offers hot dogs, nachos, grilled cheese, salads, chicken club sandwich, a chicken club sandwich in sort of like a naan pita bread. So again, a few different choices. This will probably, I wouldn't make this out of your way if you're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, or if you are visiting Animal Kingdom Lodge to see the animals, then maybe you go here. But I would recommend, if you're going to do that and you're going to go to Animal Kingdom Lodge to see the animals, I would probably sit and go to one of the table service meals. Which then brings me to the final one at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Sana. Now again, this is split up into 2. You've got Sana Lounge and you've got Sana. Sana Lounge will offer you appetizers with your drink. So they sort of like got the what I'm going to talk about in a minute, which is the bread service, which I would just love, but I'll talk about more of that in a minute. And you've got Sana, the restaurant, which is the table service. They offer breakfast, lunch and dinner. So with the breakfast, you're going to see a usual quick service choices: eggs Benedict, scrambled eggs, breakfast sandwiches. But there is, again, some items that do stand out: banana, brulee, French toast. So that sort of stood out to me. But the reason why I would go to Sana is the views that you look at with the animals, and for the lunch and dinner. As I've just mentioned, the bread service. I have had this. This is where I have eaten at Animal Kingdom. I chose this because of the views, because you look out over the savannah that's at Animal Kingdom Lodge. You've got some of the animals that I was walking around. And this bread service might not have been included when we did the Disney dining plan before, but this is amazing. It's fantastic. It's so good. I really enjoyed it. Sort of overshone the rest of the meal in terms of how much I enjoyed the bread service. But again, if you're going to the lounge, that bread service, I wouldn't use my Disney dining plan on it. I'll probably pay out of pocket for the bread service at Sana Lounge. But in terms of lunch and dinner, you've got your lamb chops, you've got curry, you've got pork, you've got steak, you've got choices that you're familiar with, as well as some African-inspired. It is a really good choice. I think any of the table service meals at Animal Kingdom is a fantastic choice for your credits. And I think that the Cape Town Lounge, to use your 2 credits on that, is not worth it. And I think that the Marja Pool Bar isn't worth visiting unless you are staying at Animal Kingdom. Oh, I missed one out. No, I am wrong. Victoria Falls Lounge. This has got rotating light bites with that you can have with your drink. Again, not a reason to visit. Again, you can get a selection of different bites. I would choose one of the table service meals over the smaller restaurants. But yeah, at Animal Kingdom. Let's move on to Broadwalk Inn and Villas. Now, I have spoken about Disney Broadwalk, which is sort of like a pier, and you've got bars and you've got restaurants and you've got choices to go to, and you can pop in. The Broadwalk Inn and Villas overlooks the lake and the Broadwalk. If you get one of those rooms, it is also just behind those restaurants and bars. But because you have got restaurants on the Broadwalk, you haven't got as much choice in the resort itself. So there's 2 choices. You've got Carousel Coffee and Leaping Horse Libations. Carousel Coffee offers coffee. It's a coffee shop, so it's pastries with your coffee, quick service choice. Again, probably not something that I would waste my credits on. I'd probably pay out of pocket more, or if they offer large snack items, I might go for that. And Leaping Horse Libations offer quick service sandwiches and salad. Again, I think that there's better choice on the Broadwalk with the pizza window, and you've got the deli as well on the Broadwalk Deli. So I think that there's some good choices for quick service. Also, the Broadwalk Inn is over the water to my next resort, which is Beach Club and Yacht Club. They are built next to each other, so I'm putting them all as one big resort, Beach and Yacht Club. They're technically under 2 resorts if you're sort of looking through the Disney pages, but I'm going to just put them all together because they are next to each other. And as I said, you sort of walk around this lake that's part of the Broadwalk, and it's just outside Epcot. And this has got a lot more choices. So if you are staying at Broadwalk Inn, you've got the Broadwalk restaurants there, as well as the Disney Beach Club and Yacht Club. So let's go through it. So we got the Ale and Compass Lounge, which offers flatbreads, garlic shrimp and burgers. Again, another quick service sort of choice, lounge thing, light bite. Maybe pay out of pocket instead of using your dining credits for this. Table service, Ale and Compass Restaurant. So this is attached to the lounge. Again, offers breakfast, lunch and dinner. So breakfast is a buffet, so you seeing those same sort of choices, fruits and yogurts, pastries. Or you can choose to have your entrees, and they have omelette, waffles and like protein bowls. Lunch and dinner, you sort of got something very similar. You got salads and flatbreads, you've got burgers, fish and chips, grilled cheese and soup, and fish tacos for lunch. For dinner, it's slightly different. You've got salad and flatbread, steak, pasta, short ribs and fish pot pie. So it's got a sort of seafoody sort of feel to it. And again, it's a good choice. It's highly rated by people, but it's nothing that stands out to me personally. I think that I'm going to talk about one in a minute that I think is more that I'd want to go and visit more. I don't think it's a bad choice, but I don't think it's a top priority for you. Next up is a quick service Beach Club Marketplace. This offers breakfast, lunch and dinner. So breakfast is quick service one. It's breakfast sandwich or Mickey waffles or a large platter breakfast. In terms of dinner and lunch and dinner, hot dog, sandwiches, subs, salads, baked pastas, and then for you get a bit extra maybe with your dinner. But again, not great wide choice. Again, I think that the quick service in the resort is more for the vicinity of people staying at the resort, more than actually leave the parks and come and visit these restaurants. The table service restaurants are the reason to visit the resorts if you're not staying there. Now, Beaches and Cream Soda Shop. So this is open for lunch and dinner. This offers burgers and sandwiches, but you're not really visiting this for the burgers and sandwiches. You are visiting this restaurant for its desserts. It offers like ice cream floats, so it's got special sundaes. This is the home of the kitchen sink, which is just a massive sundae for the wide variety in your party, and this is one of the ones that is on my bucket list. I want to visit here, Beaches and Cream Soda Shop. I want to try and eat the kitchen sink. I am looking forward to trying it, and this is on my list of places to visit myself. So again, but that's something I've done other restaurants around Disney World, and this is one where I just want to try the kitchen sink. So on a hot Florida day, I can sort of enjoy a massive ice cream sundae. Next up, Cape May Cafe. This has got 2 styles of meals. You have breakfast option and you've got a dinner option. Your breakfast has got a character dining and is advertised as Minnie and Friends, Minnie Mouse and Friends. So it's very vague. So Minnie Mouse and Friends, to me, Daisy, Chip and Dale, Goofy, Donald, Mickey, I would see that as Minnie and Friends. And I think that they're going to be more beach themed. So if you're wanting to see them in a particular costume, this is going to be that place. It's a buffet, and it's the expected sort of buffet that you would expect to see. You've got your meats like bacon, sausage, eggs, and then you're going to have your pastries, your yogurts, your cereal. So again, there's good choice of food. You're going to be full because of the buffet, and it's going to be a character dining, so it is good. Again, maybe you want to start, if you're staying in the area, in Beach Club, or you are in a Disney hotel, you start in Epcot, you do a couple of hours in Epcot, and you leave Epcot to go to Cape May Cafe and try and get the end of the breakfast rush and meet some characters that way. That's another choice that you could do. Dinner is a bit more high end. It's not going to have any characters available. This is more seafood style. So you'd like, I think again it's buffet. So you've got paella, seafood pate, clam chowder, salads. This is going to be more of a seafood buffet. Again, not at top of my priority list, but again, it's going to be a good choice for you. Next, we have Cruise Cap Lounge. Again, it's a lounge, so it's small bites, salads, truffle fries, shrimp cocktail. So again, easy bites, probably pay out of pocket if I was to visit here. Not on my big list. Quick service, Hurricane Hannah's Water Slide Bar and Grill. Again, it's a poolside restaurant, it's quick service. This is to cater for the guests more than anything else. Onion rings, chili cheese fries, cheeseburger, chicken strips, fish and chips, seafood roll and salad. So there's going to be a wide choice, but again, you can get this from any other quick service at any other resort, or even some of them at the parks. So I don't think it's worth visiting to visit Hurricane Hannah's, but again, you're visiting the resorts more for the table service. Another quick service at the Beach and Yacht Club is the Market at Ale and Compass. So again, it's associated to the restaurant that I was talking about earlier. Does offer a quick service breakfast, so breakfast bowls, wraps, sandwich. So a quick breakfast, eat it and on the go, and you straight into the parks. Lunch and dinner, you've got hot dogs and other warm sandwiches. You've got cold sandwiches, you've got wraps, you've got salad. So it's got a bit of a choice for you, and again, it's a quick service meal that would cater to people who are having a resort day more than actually people who are leaving the parks to come here. Martha's Vineyard is a lounge. It has got light bites, crab legs, ribs, wings, shrimp, cheese platter, potato barrels. Again, if you want to have a drink at your hotel and you want to have a bite, that's what it's catering to. It's not really catering to people leaving, but again, it's if you want to go there and you want to try and enjoy the nautical sort of theming that is of the Beach and Yacht Club, then that's fine. You know, that's your taste, that's what you want to do. Again, nothing that stands out to me. And then finally, at the Beach and Yacht Club is table service, the Yachtman's Steakhouse. So this also has a dress code, so make sure you double check to make sure you're wearing the right attire. It's a 2 table dining credit, like other steakhouses around Disney World, and like Gico earlier, offers a wide range of steaks and assortments, lamb shank, sea bass, chicken. So if you're not wanting the steak, that has other choices, but it is more about the steakhouse. This is something I probably will try. I've been to other steakhouses that I've talked about, Le Cellier. I've been there in Epcot, and I've also been up to Contemporary Resort as well. So there is other steakhouses I have visited at Walt Disney World. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what Yachtsman is like. I might give it a go. I might see how I feel. But for me, the restaurant that stands out at the Beach and Yacht Club is that Beaches and Cream Soda Shop, to try the kitchen sink. I don't think any of those, if you're staying at Beach and Yacht Club, will be a bad choice. I don't think go out of your way to visit the quick service choices. Beaches and Cream Soda Shop, if you're wanting to try those sundaes, they've got a window as well, which you can go and buy the sundaes from. You've got also the cafe, which I don't think is a priority, but you've got the Ale and Compass, which is highly rated, and you've got the Yachtsman Steakhouse as well, which is extremely popular as well. So there is reservations that you will need to make if you want to visit some of the restaurants in the Beach and Yacht Club. But I think stay in your resort or stay in the park for your quick service choices, and maybe visit some of the table service. Moving along, we are now going to talk about the Riviera Resort, one of the newest resorts that is at Disney World. It is also on the Skyliner, so it has got quite a lot of accessibility. Same with the Beach and Yacht Club, really. They're at the end. They're next to Epcot, so they're sort of near the Skyliner. But hey, Riviera Resort has its own stop. First up, Bar River. Again, it's a bar, it's a lounge, it's got choices that you can have sort of there while you're having a drink. Burgers, chicken tenders, pasta, veggie skewers, salads. So there is a bit of a choice for what you're wanting. If you're wanting to go back to Riviera Resort in the evening and you're wanting to have a drink and a bite, then that's fine, that's your choice. Primo Pitio, again, I apologise for pronunciation. Quick service offers breakfast, lunch and dinner, as well as some late night bites. Okay, so breakfast, you've got breakfast panini, ciabatta, bagels, pizzas, waffles, pancakes, fruit, cereal, pretty much what you would expect, as I've mentioned in previous videos and in this video's large variety of choices for your breakfast service. Lunch and dinner, again, you've got more of a grab and go. Baguettes, salad, wraps, hot and cold sandwiches, pizza, chicken strips, bolognese. So again, large choice. I think again that's probably catering to people who's at the resort more than people who are visiting the resort. That if you're staying at Riviera, you're probably going to visit the quick service restaurant more than you actually would leave your resort or parks to come and visit it. And late night has just got stuff that you can probably get without the kitchen being open: salad, sweet items, bakery, snacks. So again, it's just offering us a little selection. And then we come to the big restaurant that is at the Riviera Resort, which is Topolino's Terrace. Again, this is got offering two types of meals. You've got breakfast, character dining, and you've got a signature dinner restaurant, which is Italian and French themed. So breakfast, you're meeting Mickey and friends, Mickey, Donald, Daisy, Minnie, and they're sort of in their artistic sort of get up. So it is a la art, as they put it on the website, a la carte. Smoked salmon, fruit, mushrooms, eggs, waffles, steak and eggs. So there is a bit of a different choice, but the majority of it is that you're coming for the views that you can see over Epcot and the studios, and you're also coming to meet your character. So that is the big appeal for this breakfast. The dinner, again, you're going to have views over Walt Disney World, and it is a higher end. So panzino, filet mignon, cauliflower steak, lamb shanks, scallops. So again, Italian and French themed food. And again, it's a good choice because it is, again, highly rated. So the reason to visit the resort in terms of dining is more the table service than it is the quick service. Topolino's Terrace probably is one that I might do, maybe for a breakfast option. With it being on the Skyliner, it's pretty much start in a park and then maybe catch the breakfast as it's wrapping up, catch the Skyliner across. Next resort, we're going to go over to Old Key West. We're going to stop with their quick service restaurant, and that's going to be good food to go. It offers breakfast, lunch and dinner. So for breakfast you get a breakfast wrap, breakfast platter, you've got Mickey waffles. So again, good choices, and I think this is catering to the people staying at the resort. Lunch and dinner, hot dogs, chicken strips, sandwiches, burgers, salads, the same sort of things that you're seeing at the other quick service restaurants at the other resorts. So don't leave where you are to come visit the quick service restaurants at the resort. Stay where you are, enjoy the environment you're in. If you're in Old Key West, then fine, go to the quick service, but I don't think it's the reason to go there. There's a lounge as well, the Gurgling Suitcase. This offers bar and snacks, chips, dips, nachos, fried pickles. So it offers a different range, but again, it's more for people who are having a pool day at the resort. Table service, Olivia's Cafe. Now this is one that I do see people recommending making a way to, because this is one of the few restaurants that actually offers brunch. So it offers buttermilk chicken, salads, French toast, burgers, breakfast, fish tacos. So it offers brunch and it also offers dinner. So this is one where it is a recommended one. It's sort of near Disney Springs, so you sort of need to be in the area. I wouldn't leave the parks to come here. I don't think it's a top priority, but if you are sort of in Disney Springs lunchtime-ish and you're sort of getting a bit peckish, you can jump on a boat and come across to Old Key West. Dinner, ribs, pork, mai, scampi, burger, chicken, fish and curry. Again, it's that sort of Old Key West sort of feel, which is in the name, fish and sort of home luxuries. I have heard that Olivia is a good place to eat. It might be one that I might try and book into and just try and see what it's like, especially if I get to stay at Port Orleans is where I want to actually go, so it'll be in the area where I want to stay. And finally, at Old Key West is the quick service Turtle Shack poolside snacks, which offers pizza, hot dogs, sandwiches, burgers, salads, the normal things that you would see. Don't make your way there if you're already at another resort. Enjoy what you've got at your resort. If you are going to Old Key West, maybe try it for Olivia's Cafe. Stay tuned to the channel, so you never know, when I go back to Disney World, that might be one that I choose. And finally, the last resort that I'm going to talk about today is Saratoga Springs. This has got quite a few different choices, and I'll just quickly go through these. So, Artist Palette, quick service, breakfast, lunch and dinner is offered. Same sort of breakfast that I've talked about. Breakfast platter, waffles, French toast, tacho bowls. Their lunch and dinner is slightly different. The lunch has chicken rice bowls, chicken strips, avocado toast, pizzas, sandwiches, wraps and salad. And then for dinner you've got that same selection, but you also get extras. So there's also, you can choose to have garlic shrimp, meatloaf or half a chicken. So it's those luxury, those home ones that you enjoy. Again, it's not one that I would make my way over to Saratoga Springs for. I think this is to cater for people who are staying at Saratoga Springs, or if you're in Disney Springs and you want to use your quick service credit, maybe pop across. Backstretch pool bar. Again, it's in the name, it's a pool bar. Hot dog, turkey wraps, salad, snacks, choices. Don't go here unless you're staying here or having a pool day. Paddock Grill does offer breakfast, lunch and dinner. This is another one, quick service choice at Saratoga Springs because it is quite a large resort. Breakfast is the usual setup. I think it's a lot smaller. It's got a bacon, egg and cheese bagel. It's got yogurt. It's got a wrap and I think croissants, and it's got another like bagel and cream cheese. So it's not got as much choice as the other one. But again, if you're staying in the area, if you're staying at the resort, it's there for your convenience. Lunch and dinner, burger, chicken bowl, chicken strips, shrimp tacos, and a chicken sandwich. So again, catering to those that are in the area and giving them some food to choose. And there is the Turf Club Bar and Grill and the Turf Lounge, which is the final one. This is the table service restaurant that is at Saratoga Springs. This is only available for dinner. We've got prime rib, we've got salmon, we've got pork chop, we've got steak, we've got scallops, we've got burgers, we've got chicken. Again, it's good choices, it's good food. If you're in the area, it's a good choice for your table service. If you're not that fussed about eating in the parks, or you're not fussed about where you're wanting to eat, you just want to have a good table service and sit down and just have the time together that you are in Disney World, it's going to be a good choice for you. And it's also got the Turf Club Lounge attached to it, which offers small bites, burgers, sweet and sour, Brussels sprouts, giant pretzel and buffalo chicken. So again, there's choices there if you're not wanting a full meal. If it's me, just to sum up, quick service restaurants at the resorts are not worth visiting unless you are a guest of that resort. Don't make your way out to visit a particular quick service restaurant. The reason to visit the resorts are because of the table service restaurants. They are good table service, they're good choices. Some of them have fantastic views because of where they are. Some of them have fantastic meals. For me, Animal Kingdom is one to visit. The resort is absolutely amazing to visit. It's got the animals out in the paddocks. It's just wonderful themed. I love going to Animal Kingdom Lodge. I think it's a good choice. I think the food there is absolutely fantastic, but I think any of the table service choices at any of these restaurants are good. But again, it's down to preference choice. You might want to go to the Yachtsman Steakhouse, which is just outside Epcot. You might want to have seafood at, again, the Beach and Yacht Club. You might fancy just something simple because you're at Disney Springs and you cross the water over to Paddock Grill or Old Key West. Again, it's where you are and what you're feeling, and it's your choice. So in terms of ones that I would recommend, if you're wanting a giant sundae, then yes, there's the Beach and Cream Soda Shop, and Animal Kingdom is going to be always a popular choice. I hope this helps. Let me know if you need any help. Message me right in the comments below. I'll try and help you plan your Disney holiday. Like, share, subscribe, do the usual YouTube things to help the channel. Thanks for getting this far in the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you real soon.